Yeah, I mean, we worked on it for a couple years, but you know, sometimes you make a cartoon with Nickelodeon, it just doesn't come out. But that's the way it is in this kind of business.
I feel you, wow.
Yeah.
It's cool getting the insight on that.
It's a crazy story. It's a lot of fun.
So I was just wondering, do you want to talk a little bit about the piss jar?
The piss jar? Do I want to talk about the you? All right?
That's Rob Coleman of West Virginia's favorite boy band, Massing. You may remember Massing from their recent jar-related ad campaign, or maybe you don't. And that might be because
it backfired.
That was shit.
Foolish.
Yeah, it's just not for me.
But all of this controversy begs the question, what even was this promotional campaign?
So it was like Rob green screened inside of a mason jar, and then Heath just started pissing on him.
Yeah, the thing about those guys is they're like really not afraid of a joke, but I think one of these days they're gonna find out they really should be.
I think Heath was supposedly pissing on him enough to drown him if people didn't buy enough tickets or something.
Yeah, it's up to my neck now.
On this whole thing.
I told him it was a bad idea. Told him it wouldn't work. We had a million ideas to promote any of this, to promote anything, and they picked piss.
It wasn't weird. Like, sure, it looks like piss, but it wasn't piss.
I scrolled past it so fast, I don't even know what they're promoting, and I don't really care.
You know I'm not pissing into a jar and filming it with Rob around.
On December 18th, 2023, Massing decided to double down on this promotional campaign in an attempt to sell hoodies, this time with a slightly different formula.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, we were all following along, you know, they did Rob in a jar of piss, and you know, that was kind of crazy, but like, then we were like, all right, cool, whatever. And then they did Rob in a jar of hot chocolate, when it's like, come on, dog. We know that was shit.
We wanted to make this sort of tongue-in-cheek compromise where, you know, this thing that we said was piss and looks like piss is here, and you guys think it's piss and you're disgusted by it. So what if we take this brown thing over here that looks like shit, but we say it's hot chocolate? You can't be mad about that. It is hot chocolate.
Despite Massing's best efforts to shock their audience into engaging with their content, their followers seem to engage less and less with each iteration of the jar promotion.
It's piss.
I don't think I shared it at all.
And people were having fun with it at first.
Oh, I thought it was awesome.
And the charm of seeing piss on your feed.
I laughed. I thought it was funny. I didn't share it with my family.
I was like, finally, some content for me, you know?
Okay, 3, 2. West Virginia's favorite boy band has done it again. But have they gone too far? The band's latest social media campaign dares to bring back their infamously ill-conceived jar gag, this time in an effort to sell hoodies, but in the end, who's really gagging? Yeah, I'll never forget that day. The day we aired the jar video. We had parents, boom, instantly, calling the studio, saying that they were threatening lawsuits, that their children were vomiting on the TV screens. Grandparents dying of asphyxiation. 211 people dead. It felt like their blood was on my hands. Do you know what that feels like? I went to every single funeral. I shook so many mourning mothers' hands. I wiped every orphan's tear. I dug the graves by myself. I gave the eulogies, all for free.
You did all that?
Well, I mean, as a news anchor, you know, it feels like that. You have no idea the pressure of being the beacon of light, of hope, of news for everyone. So yes, as a news anchor, it feels like I dug the graves. It feels like I gave all the eulogies. But, did I really do any of that stuff? Nah. Guess I gave to a GoFundMe or something. I don't know, really. I don't know.